Good evening, everyone in YouTube land. Been doing a lot of thinking lately about thoughts, good thoughts, bad thoughts, and how our environment has actually been falling apart. Weather conditions are slowly deteriorating or quickly. We're starting to see a lot of anger because of the economy, a lot of anger because of this needless war we have in Iraq. And I think all this anger is actually creating more bad things. I believe that our thought process creates disease and problems in our world. There are people that say, well, how do children get disease then? They really don't think much. Their parents do, though. My parents were always arguing when I was growing up. My father was an alcoholic, and my mother obsessive compulsive. And they were always arguing. And that arguing affected me. I was always in the hospital, either having allergy attacks or being prone to asthma. These things grew deeper and deeper inside my soul and created a lot of problems within me. Besides the fact that I was born in the wrong body, but that's another video on its own. I found escape in my music, and I started to learn how to play the guitar when I was 10 years old. And the first song that I wrote is called "Oh Poor Orlando." It's a very sad song. As a matter of fact, one day, all the family was together. They were having a little party. And I was so excited because I wrote this one song. I was 10 years old, and I wanted to play it for everyone. When I was done playing the song, everybody was very puzzled. And they turned around and said, "Maritza," which was my female name, "why did you write such a sad song?" And I didn't know at that time because I was only 10 years old. But looking back and thinking of the turmoil that I lived through, the reason I wrote it is because of this negative energy that I lived in my life day in and day out. Anyway, I'm going to share this song with you. It's called "Oh Poor Orlando." It was back in December 1961. A boy was born, was the only son. His mother had cancer. His daddy was old. Oh, poor Orlando, he was just all alone. His mother was 50, his dad 61. Oh, poor Orlando, his troubles soon begun. His first year went fine, his second did too. And on his third year, Orlando's parents died. Oh, poor Orlando, he had no place to go. Oh, poor Orlando, he was left all alone. Oh, yeah, oh, poor Orlando, he didn't have no name. Oh, poor Orlando, he didn't have no fame. They sent him to an orphanage 2 years or more. And on his third year, he decided to escape. He went into the world. He went all alone. He went into that world all alone. When he found a friend, a little dog indeed, that traveled high and traveled low, many places when Orlando's friend, he got very old. So Orlando's friend had died of pain. Oh, poor Orlando, he had no place to go. Oh, poor Orlando, he was left all alone. Oh, yeah, oh, poor Orlando, he did when he found a gun. He was walking on the road, and then he went into the graveyard where his parents were. And so he started talking on his own, when he said, "Sweet mama, why did I have to be? I've just come to suffer my life." And then he pulled the trigger gently on his head. So Orlando went and died. Oh, poor Orlando, he had no place to go. Oh, poor Orlando, he was left all alone. Oh, yeah. Oh, poor Orlando, he didn't have no name. Oh, poor Orlando, he didn't have no fame. That was a very sad song. And like I said, I never understood where that sadness came from until now. All that turmoil that we produce with our thoughts and actions actually hinder those very loved ones around you. All the negative thoughts and words that we produce from those people that we may not like might be affecting those individuals that you so much love. So please, let's do ourselves a favor and let's think before we speak. Let's bring our hearts into the equation. And the words that you're about to say, think, is this going to hurt someone some way, somehow? If we all did this, this world would be a better place. Let's put down the weapons. Let's put down the negative thoughts and negative words, and look deep within our hearts and find that love that I know each and every one of you have. And let's love each other unconditionally, as our great Maker above has intended for us to do. To be good brothers and sisters. Remember this, we're all in it together. Remember this once and for all. Good night, my friends and family. And I hope your hearts soften. And I hope tomorrow morning when you wake up, you realize what a wonderful world this could be. Love you all.